in the beautiful Annapolis Valley of Nova Scotia. On the hillside overlooking Cape Lomadon, you will find Canada's best overall undergraduate university, Acadia University. The much-heralded Acadia Advantage mobile computing program represents the university's leap into the leadership role of applying technology to education.
The initiative is the single most important educational development in Acadia's history. It may even be the most important development in post-secondary education in this country.
The Acadia Advantage program is truly exciting and visionary. The impact has been remarkable on the faculty and the students at Acadia University. But also, across North America, it has caught the imagination of educational institutions and corporations alike. What it does is fully integrate technology into the educational environment, blending the best of the traditional educational techniques with the best of the new technology. Acadia graduates will be truly bilingual. They'll speak the language of English and they'll speak the language of the new technology. This will enable them to chart their own careers as they go forward in an exciting new future.
Each student and teacher is equipped with the same state-of-the-art notebook computer. The entire Acadia campus, from classrooms to residence rooms to common areas and the library, is fully equipped with 5,000 network connections that provide access to the university's fiber optic computer network and the internet, making the documents and data of the World Wide Web available to students and faculty nearly anywhere on campus.
With these tools and this environment, the academic experience at Acadia is truly revolutionary.
The prelude to this remarkable development involved the input of some of Acadia's most visionary faculty, students, administrators, and governors. In 1989, the head of Acadia's computing services, Alan McEwen, and the university librarian, Ian Bates, were challenged with the mission to identify the elements of a strategy for Acadia that would ensure students and faculty the best possible access to information. The product of their research was a strategic document entitled The Global Library that recommended that Acadia pursue the full integration of technology into teaching, and that access to information be available from the student's preferred workplace on campus. The report also recommended that Acadia be a close follower of technological developments. In other words, the university should ensure its environment relies on proven, up-to-date technology. Endorsed by the university community, the document became the basis from which a task force of faculty, students, and administrators would pursue the implementation of the strategic vision.
Today, we are going to announce the Acadia Advantage project, which brings Acadia faculty and students to the forefront of this era.
The university would move quickly to fully wire the campus to provide full network and internet access to students and faculty from their preferred workplaces on campus. Equip each incoming wave of freshman students and corresponding faculty with identical notebook computers to use as an essential tool in teaching and learning. Invest heavily in faculty training to ensure that all professors had the capability to develop innovative in-class applications for delivering course material. Ensure that students and faculty would remain on the leading edge of teaching and learning. Working with IBM, Acadia developed an evergreen policy, which allows the university to roll over computers in order to remain current with changes in technology, and to establish the Acadia Institute for Teaching and Technology, the AITT, to support the development of software and curriculum adaptation for this new approach to education.
One of the truly remarkable aspects of the Acadia Advantage is how quickly we moved from concept to implementation. We announced the initiative in March of 1996, and by the following September we had 350 students involved in the new learning environment. Now all full-time incoming students are fully immersed. It was amazing to see the commitment of Acadia people to a quick and effective implementation. Certainly others have taken notice.
You get a basic visual. We changed the color of this one.
The high-end IBM Pentium notebook computers are equipped with a CD-ROM drive, an Ethernet card, the latest Microsoft Windows package, and a full slate of other programs. Incoming students are required to participate in a care and feeding course to ensure that everyone knows the basics of using their computer. Each notebook is fully insured against loss and theft, and the User Support Center provides technical support open 100 hours per week. If the computer fails and can't be fixed, a new unit will be provided within 24 hours. Acadia has invested millions of dollars in developing its network and hardware infrastructure for the Acadia Advantage. The university now boasts one of the most sophisticated intranets of any institution in North America. The library remains the central academic facility on campus. Extensive renovations have incorporated full internet access in student study areas, the User Support Center, and the Technology Training Center. Faculty and students also rely on the Educational Technology Center for classroom support, as well as digital video, audio, and images for multimedia and web-based productions.
What's exciting about the Acadia Advantage is the new and unique environment that is created on our campus. What's exciting for our students is that they carry with them a tool that is uniform across our campus, standardized hardware and software that enables them to communicate and collaborate wherever and whenever they wish in a highly efficient way.
It's not just about putting computers in classrooms and labs and sending students to use them. Rather, it's about empowering students to make use of computers, technology, and information in meaningful ways.
This is an important philosophical distinction between Acadia and other universities who say that they offer the latest in information technology. The real Acadia Advantage is the development of relationships which occur because of the use of technology, relationships among faculty and students, and among students themselves.
The main emphasis for us has been sort of changing the focus of the teaching environment from sort of I stand at the front, talk, you listen, to brief introductions and then let the people do things, and that really seems to be quite effective.
Closer relationships are occurring across disciplines and among universities as well.
The digital Agora is a multidisciplinary but also multimedia approach to teaching social science. What we have done here at Acadia is to link a number of courses in political science. We produced a CD which matches up with a website. Between the two, we have country profiles, we have cultural galleries, but one of the really exciting things is we have an electronic newspaper. In fact, we have 11 electronic newspapers.
That's right. I need a she in there. I need a subject. So determined.
Patricia Riggs' English class collaborates with students from Wake Forest University in North Carolina.
All right, let's go into the Wake Forest site.
The students are writing pieces which they send to Wake Forest. Wake Forest edits them as a group project, and they send them back here. And my students do the same activity for Wake Forest. The advantages are that they collaborate as a group, they learn to write as a group, they learn to edit as a group, and they have the advantage of peer evaluation. And the bottom line, as the students know, is that the result goes on the web, on the World Wide Web, so they have an audience.
So in fact, you are going to go and work for Gatorade, but you're going to do it through your laptop. You're going to see a virtual office, and you're going to have to sort of methodically go through it. It is an office environment that you're going to be working in.
My name is Daryl Dietz, and I'm the marketing manager for Gatorade in Canada.
One of the great new things with the Acadia Advantage is that our lecture notes for class are all available on our course homepages, and we can download the lecture notes before or after class and take a look at them. It means that instead of having our class time all being us with our heads down taking our notes, we can have our heads up and get into topics more thoroughly and have class discussions with each other. Another way that we use the web in the business program is by visiting the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission's website. This way we can do an industry analysis or strategic profiles of companies based on information that they themselves put on the web about their business plans and strategies. To me, this is a lot more exciting and interesting than studying examples from a textbook or looking at a case that someone outside the company wrote.
Tuition for Canadian students participating in the Acadia Advantage initiative is approximately $5,000 per year. This includes the notebook, software, insurance, support, the completely wired environment, and most importantly, the enhanced curriculum. Everything. University tuition is an eligible expenditure for student loan purposes, which can provide significant relief to our students. In addition, university tuition is also eligible for a full income tax benefit. Because of increasing technological demands, we know that the majority of students who go to other universities will likely take desktop computers with them. We've done some investigating to determine how Acadia's costs compare with those at other universities, particularly maritime universities. This chart takes into account tuition, residence fees, a standard meal plan, and any other mandatory costs. You can see that a student choosing to live in residence at Acadia is paying only a couple of $100s more per year than students at other maritime universities. Factor into this that Acadia students receive not only the tangible addition of a computer and its software, but also the new Acadia Advantage supported learning environment. One quickly realizes that the cost of the Acadia Advantage program represents great value and builds on what we believe is a truly exceptional educational experience.
I remember when I first found out about the Advantage program and wondering to myself if the cost was going to be justified. After, I think, being involved in it, seeing it in work, and realizing that it's a lot more than just a laptop, I've come to realize the advantage that it does give to the students while they're at Acadia, and more importantly, the benefit that it's going to give to students when they leave Acadia.
Students enrolled in science, phys ed, music, education, business, or arts will graduate with an unprecedented level of computing capability and comfort, in addition to all of the traditional benefits of a broad, liberal education. These students will be able to use and understand the power of technology in their lives as second nature because they will have been fully immersed in a technology-rich environment for 4 years.
Students are gaining advanced skills in identifying and assessing problems in our world. They're collaborating on understanding those problems, and they're communicating their ideas in powerful new ways.
What we've done here at Acadia is raise the bar in post-secondary education through the commitment to faculty development. Using some of our own funds, investments from public corporations and various levels of government, we've created the Acadia Institute for Teaching and Technology, where faculty, students, and experts gather together to create some of the most innovative pedagogical applications.
Welcome to the Acadia Institute for Teaching and Technology. Today we're going to talk about network applications.
The AITT is already being lauded as the Center of Excellence in Canada and across the border in developing ways to integrate technology into teaching. Our faculty are being recognized internationally as real leaders in this field. The AITT will no doubt be the engine that drives the Acadia Advantage program into the next millennium.
Because students come to Acadia with really different backgrounds in technology, we offer workshops to bring them up to speed. There's a great deal of help available. In addition to our formalized programs, students help each other learn the many electronic applications.
Installed software, valued at over $1,000, is provided and updated by the university. You may install additional software in the system, provided you are the owner of the software and it does not compromise Acadia computing policies.
Whew. Luckily it's insured, so whether I'm falling head over heels, out on the road cheering, or home for the weekend, I don't miss anything with my computer at my side. And for just a small fee, it's mine for the summer. And when I graduate, I can buy this computer out.
Acadia Advantage computers are used in a number of different ways. In many cases, you'll be asked to bring the computer to class with you, so that you might conduct extensive internet work, participate in group activities, submit assignments, and conduct research.
I'm online all the time. I'm in touch with friends and family, and all my internet access is free.
One of the key factors of the Acadia Advantage is that professors know that students have identical software and hardware capabilities. The university also provides service, warranty, unlimited internet access, and up-to-date versions of many software packages at no additional charge. This really sets us apart.
With Acadia Advantage, we are positioned to be a true leader of positive change in university education. Acadia is providing its students and faculty with essential tools to access the knowledge of the world when and where they need it. Our graduates will have behind them all of the traditional benefits of the exceptional Acadia experience, top-notch liberal education in an environment that allows them to explore who they are and to approach issues with confidence and a breadth of understanding. Our students take with them the most valued interpersonal relationships of their lives. And now they will be armed with the skills and abilities requisite for the new age that they are entering. I know you are aware of the pride we feel as Acadia steps up to the plate to usher in a new era of teaching and learning. I hope you now better understand the scope of this project and its importance to Acadia and to students and faculty everywhere.